Good evening, everybody. As you probably know, I go through little phases of enjoying doing lots of video and little phases of not so much enjoying doing video, or kind of it going out of my brain space. So I don't do much video, and then I have to come and do one of these kind of videos where I kind of tell you what I've been doing and describe it to you instead of just actually showing you through visual entertainment. So what have I been doing? Well, I don't have dreadlocks. I didn't film any of that. I filmed some bits after it, but didn't actually film the process of getting them combed out. But we had a weekend without baby again. My mum had her, and we watched films. We watched Dread, which I'd already seen. We did watch Venom, which I hadn't seen, which is awesome, by the way. If you haven't checked that out, it's really funny. And it's got the beautiful Tom Hardy in it, which is, yeah, nice. It's nice. He's lovely. He's a handsome man, and he loves dogs, which makes me happy. I'm quite enjoying having hair again. It's looking healthier than it has for a long time. I'm surprised it's so thick and buoyant, and I'm worried I'm looking more and more like Tim Minchin. I have been trying to do a live set for you guys. I did actually record one. It was going to be the next video going up in the series of videos that I'm uploading, but I rewatched it and it's absolutely terrible. So I retried it today. Tried to do it 5 times, and every time that something went wrong. So the dogs were in the room and they were either looking out the window or trying to get out of the room. The computer messed up and glitched around. The child got into the room. I forgot my words. The child was crying. Something went wrong every time. So suffice it to say, I have not completed a live set of the 3 tracks that I'd like you all to have a listen to, which is the live set that I would like to do for my open mic night, which I was going to do as well, but we missed it this week because we had fish and chips on the beach. I'm now about 2 weeks, maybe, or a week and a half into having deleted YouTube off my phone. It has provided a strange thing in terms of my dreams have become really, really vivid. I think without having so much visual stimulation, I think my visual cortex is now going, we can do better than YouTube. Let's go. So I had a dream a little while ago. I had a little doze. I had a dream about a thing, 2 women looking at like some sort of magnifying glass, plastic magnifying glass type thing, but it wasn't complete like this, and it seemed to suck moisture out of the air and jet water out the middle of it, but there was nothing connected to it, so just kind of focused water into a point out of thin air. I don't know what that was. I don't know where that came from. That was in my brain. What else have I been doing? Complete my CBT. I have been skating in a new skate park and old skate park. We went skating, me and Beanie, while Ali was away. We had an Ali free weekend when we had that. Ali and Bean got her first grinds in. She was doing just Macchios with like 1 foot on, no grab, but she's going for the grab, so she's nearly there. Did I learn anything new that day? I was trying to do topsoils, and I really can't do them with a flat setup at the moment. Every time I go to do them flat, my front foot sticks, it doesn't slide at all. I'm not getting it in the right place, the right groove, or far enough boned out from my body, and I stick and I fall on my face normally. And as hairy as this face is, I do quite like it. We are going out tomorrow with Lou. We're going to go to a sculpture garden, so I might take a camera and I might film, and it might be just nice to have some kind of regular content, even though these kind of videos get the most commentary. The videos where I'm just rambling, talking to camera. Yes, Ali? I'll read it to you in a second. Can I finish doing my video, please?
Yes, you can.
Good, thanks.
Awake.
I'm sorry to keep you awake. So sculpture gardens, it's gonna be fun. What else have I done? A bit of shopping today. I went later than normal. There was a lot of Humanity. I was still back by 10:30, but it does get me thinking that I wonder if I'm going to be able to cope if my shop does reopen, because I still heard no more news about that. I said hold on for a minute and I will come and read your book to you when I'm finished my video. Well, just give me 5 minutes and I'll be done. And you can go to sleep. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Shush for 5 minutes then. I wonder if I'm going to be able to cope with the level of human interaction with normal human beings as well as I used to be able to. But I do not know if I can do that. I really cannot comprehend being in that situation at the moment, because it's been so long since I've done it. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be able to cope with it some way, but I wonder what stresses and strains it's going to put on my mental equilibrium, because I found quite a lot of peace during lockdown because I haven't had to deal with Humanity, with all the people that are not so nice and all the people that are just human beings that I just genuinely don't spend time with enough and don't interact with them enough in a environment that I want to interact with them with, like here and now with you guys chatting, or here in my house, or walking around beaches, or walking along cliff paths, or going swimming, or going skating. Those are things where I am, choosing to go to the situation. I have to go to work and I have to deal with the public, and I just wonder how my psychology is going to switch to that or deal with it. It's just a fascinating thing to ponder. I'm not worried. I'm just curious about it. We also have the thing about not using YouTube has meant I've been reading more. So I managed to finish my Alan Watts book, which I was really struggling with. I managed to finish a whole book called I Fucking Hate the Internet, and I'm now on Mona Lisa Overdrive by William Gibson. And so I'm reading more, and now I'm going to try and steer the next reading towards some learning reading. So I read philosophy, which is kind of like a spiritual learning, but what I want to do is actually do learning. I've got a contemporary music theory book, I've got a electronic music history book, I've got a recording techniques book, and I've got a how to read music book. So I'd like to put them into my collection downstairs. It's easy to get to when I'm sitting in my lovely little chair, and read those as well. And maybe I'll need to use the contemporary music ones and the direct learning of technique. I might have to learn them up here where I've got a piano or a guitar to practice with. I don't know, but then I've got to come up here and have peace and quiet to do it, which is difficult sometimes, as you can tell, because it's taken me 5 goes, or more than 5 goes, because all the goes I had before when I was rubbish at doing my poems, to get a proper take of this video that I was going to do for you. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. Sculpture Gardens. I'll probably try and film. I'm going to charge some batteries now, and we'll see you there. Okay.